radio is locked to Philly's Power 99 FM.
Listen, so the Seen It single, right, with Jeezy.
Yeah.
He cried?
I mean, not like literally, but you know.
Like he on the phone sobbing?
Nah. He wasn't like that.
How
He
it?
was just like, yo, you know, when I sent it to him and he did it and he said the verse back, I was like, yo, like, this is crazy. He's like, yo, man, I went so far back, I almost was teary-eyed in the booth. He was just kicking, popping. But that's how I felt. You know what I mean? Even with, my verse, it was like, that's real. If you knew Jeezy in 04, 03, that's what you saw. You saw a young cat hopping out in the club in the newest anything, 10 chains on, 100 deep, going to club, turn up. You know what I mean? And that was every day and every night. Not once a week, not twice a week.
Every night.
Not 3 times a week. That was Sunday to Sunday. And that's who I was. And just to hear him go back to, Marcy Project and talk about Emery, you know what I'm saying? Emery is a great friend of mine, and just being around him, he's a great dude, stand-up dude. When he did his time and he came home.
Yeah.
But I never heard Jay talk about him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't never understand their situation until I heard the record, because I had to call him like, yo, you did 10 years? Because I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought he just went away and came back.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I didn't know he did 10 years. A lot of people can't do 10 years and come out and be solid and get back on and still have respect.
Right.
I got a lot of partners that did 10 years. I can't even rap about them because I don't know what they did when they was in there. You know?
That's crazy.
They ain't Emery. That's all I'm saying.
Wait, so when Jay tells you I was crying, like, how do you respond to that?
I
Like,
mean,
what was the statement after that?
Hey, listen, when I heard that verse, I wouldn't, man, listen. He could have cried, weep, sobbed.
Him? Do you try to like?
But you gotta understand, like, he wasn't like on some like. He was just like, I got teary-eyed in the booth because he went back. He was talking about his dad, his uncle. I never heard Jay talk like that. You know what I mean? About just I didn't even this whole St. Thomas thing hit me by storm. I was like, that's where you was getting him from, my nigga. That's like, damn. You know what I mean? 92 up in front of where.
Yeah.
But it was just like to hear him talk like that, you know what I mean? Like even with the hook, because how I did it, I sent them the record and I did have the hook, and then to have him go back in there and just like finish the hook and do his verse, it was crazy because I was like wondering what he was gonna say, but when he started talking about 2020 Pyrex, I'm like, he probably, he really, you know what I'm saying? He did that.
A lot of people are saying this is one of his best verses in a long time. Do you agree with that?
Of course. I think, I think this is one of the best records. Me and Jay got more records than him and Big. You know what I'm saying? Like, me and Jay got more records than him and Big, like, really. And I just think, it gets better as as time goes, and like, you know what I'm saying? We worked together. We did Real As It Get, Go Crazy. My president is black. He did a Put On remix. Just so many records.
Yeah.
But I think this is the one where, we both came and it's classic because it's like 2 verses and then we split the hook, and it's like the realest, the realest that I've ever spoken and the realest that he ever spoke all in one record, and the music is amazing. You know what I'm saying?
When's the video coming?
Whoa, good question. I mean,
Do you know?
Moving right along.
Conversation? Like
Moving right along.
Yo, with the station that holds you down with the hottest hip hop and R&B joints. It's Philly's Power 99 FM.